Hello, I'm Josh from Kings on Grass. Let's talk about Phil Foden. Phil Foden is having the city of his life at Man City this season. He's made 44 appearances this season, starting 30 of them. He's scored 14 goals and got 9 assists. And he's currently on track to make the England starting squad for the Euros this summer. But how did he get here? The end. Phil Foden is a 20-year-old English prodigy who's playing for Premier League champions-elect Manchester City. Arguably the best young English player in the world, born in Stockport, he's a product of Manchester City's academy, joining the club at just 4 years old and earning his scholarship in 2016. In the season 16-17, Phil Foden was exceptional for Manchester City's under-18s. He guided the team to win the North Division's under-18s Development League, scoring 11 goals and getting 6 assists. He also scored in the final of the UEFA Under-17 European Championship game in May, a game England would eventually lose on penalties to Spain. The following season he was named in Manchester City's first-team squad, though he played most of his minutes for the under-23 teams in the Premier League too. In October that year he earned mainstream media attention by driving England to win the Under-17s World Cup and actually scoring twice in the final and winning the Golden Ball in the tournament. Manchester City fans started jumping on the hype, and Pep Guardiola even said during that same season, "It's a long time since I saw something like this." His performance was on another level. His first team opportunities remained limited though, and some Man City fans wondered if he would end up leaving the Etihad much like Jadon Sancho did the year before. The next season was a big year in Phil Foden's development. He had been fully promoted to Manchester City's first-team squad, no longer playing a part in the development team. He played in 26 games that season, albeit most of them from the bench. In his first game that year, he actually got an assist in the FA Community Shield, a game City won 2-0 against Chelsea. This season was almost like a testing ground for the young Englishman. He got minutes in cup games and was often brought off of the bench in games where Manchester City already looked certain to win. By doing this, Guardiola actually ended up easing the pressure on Foden, allowing him to develop over time. His performances were rarely exceptional, but he never looked out of place in the team, which in and of itself is actually quite an achievement considering the teammates that he had at the time. 2019-20 was actually quite a difficult season for Manchester City. They struggled without captain Vincent Kompany, who ended up leaving on a free, and when Laporta got injured they struggled majorly at the defence. Phil Foden did continue to get opportunities for Man City, albeit most of his opportunities continued to come from the bench. Manchester City fans at this point were a bit surprised that they did expect him to be a natural replacement for David Silva, who was leaving at the end of the year as it was the end of his contract. That said, he did play in 23 of Man City's Premier League games that season, scoring 5 and assisting twice. He also got goal contributions in both the FA Cup and the Champions League. He never looked out of place on the big stage, and he always put in a really good performance, despite being played in a variety of positions over his course of time there. I think most people had expected Phil Foden to develop into a central attacking midfielder who would likely end up playing alongside Kevin De Bruyne, especially as many of his best attributes are what you would associate with a very typical number 10. He's very good at holding the ball at tight spaces, he's got an eye for goal, and his passing is exceptional. But this season, Phil Foden's best performances have actually come mostly from the left wing position. He's probably become Guardiola's first choice in that position, actually overtaking Raheem Sterling. He's been one of Manchester City's best and most consistent performers alongside Ruben Diaz, Ilkay Gundogan and Rodri. As it stands, as I'm recording this on the 24th of April, Phil Foden looks a certainty for the England team in the summer. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time.